Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Yeah, some weakness is coming into the market right now as I record this video. Literally everything red today, but that's also been the expectation when I made my first video today. I highlighted to you that I currently at least would expect one more low for Ethereum on this chart. I think we are going to find a low soon. That's at least sort of how I see this. But there's still a little bit of space to the downside on the ETH chart also. So what happened? So we are dealing with a situation in which in the yellow count, if I zoom out a little bit, we only have a three-wave move up, a corrective move up, you could say, from the 13th of April low. So it's a three-wave move up, which means it could certainly come down in this wave 4 again, in this white wave 4, easily, okay? Could easily come down again to test the area of the April lows and the May lows here around, and there's a support area defined in this region here between 2,668 and 2,896. So this is absolutely what could happen, okay, when the price comes down. However, I have to say, you know, we are holding way above support still. This support area hasn't moved in, I think, a couple of weeks. So this, you know about this one, is between $3,208 and $3,644. We're holding that area at the moment. And until we not even break below 3,337, there is nothing that would indicate that really a top is in place. At the moment, I'm looking still at higher prices, possibly one more high in wave 5. I'm going to watch for that as long as we're holding 3,337, but it's still possible as long as we're holding the golden ratio level here at 3,209. It's just that below the fib level, I've already highlighted here, ideally the price holds there. So that's the context. Could easily form another low here into this lower support region because we only have 3 waves up, and it comes from a corrective base. But I can tell you that we're working on some corrective structures up here. It just looks corrective, which indicates upside trend continuation, at least at the moment. I don't want to see much more than another low, however, maybe 2 more lows. But that's now based on the micro. Okay, so the micro suggests that we could be close to a low there, because if I look at the micro patterns that have developed in the yellow count, okay, we have from this swing high that formed around the 23rd of May at 3,940, we have a wave W down, X wave up, and this is a Y wave down, which consists of an A, B, C structure. We could indeed be in the C wave down, and it might just need one more low to show you A wave, B wave, C wave, and the C wave would be a 5-wave move. 1, 2, 3, 4. We might now be working on wave 5. If we get one more low, where should it take us? So if Ether gets one more low, it probably should send the price so certainly below the 3rd wave low. I mean, there's nothing nothing is certain in these markets, but it should do that. 3,562 and 3,527, they are the next micro support levels here, okay? Next Fibonacci extensions of the wave A. And it might have started, okay, that's the yellow count in which we could get one more low. However, in the yellow count, a break above 3,709, which is initial resistance, could already indicate a low in place, but I would still explore the white count here, which is just a different microstructure. It would be an ending diagonal in which we've seen, 3 waves down, but the last move down is an A wave. We could get a B wave bounce, and then even here the pullback could be a little bit more substantial. So if we don't now, in whatever it's doing now, if we don't break below the Friday low, then this could be a B wave pullback, which would set up the price for a larger C wave rally. And this would be the white count, which could then find resistance here before breaking above 3,783, which means I have 2 scenarios that allow for downside continuation. The yellow one will be invalidated basically above 3,709, however, which will then already increase probabilities for the low being in, because if I take out if I take out one bearish count, it still allows for one more, but again, it's not 2 anymore, right? So hopefully that makes sense. Also, the white count here, I don't know, it doesn't really look right, but we'll see what happens. So cleanest way would be to just give us one more low in that yellow wave 5. That would be ideal, but the market isn't always following ideal pathways, right? But yeah, that gives you all the levels. I mean, resistance was mentioned, next downside levels were mentioned, and maybe we get another small flush before then a recovery starts. Bitcoin is in a similar situation. Many altcoins are in a similar situation, quite deep in support. So I keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.